we've got a really odd one this week here on Battle of the Ports. This is Exterminator, developed by Premier, a company that only ever made one video game, which is this. They were better known for developing mechanical games and pinball. This game isn't like any other game produced before or after. Eliminate pests by any means possible. Grab the flying insects, pound your fist onto the ground enemies, or move over to the side of the screen and use your laser by rotating the joysticks to aim left and right. When an enemy dies, the tiles on the floor move along one block. Below the floor tile columns are room names. Once the floor tile column is completely moved in, you are moved to that room. At the end of each house, a bonus basement will sometimes be awarded, where you must shoot a load of rats. So, is this a good game? Not really, but it sure is unique. Pretty faithful conversion to the Atari ST. Despite the lack of colours, it does manage to retain a pretty decent level of detail in the graphics. The controls have also been changed to accommodate the standard home joystick. Unlike the arcade stick that could rotate, home joysticks could not. So in this game, pushing left and right on the joystick allows you to shoot wherever, once you are to the side of the screen. Also, thumping down on enemies is now done by pushing down and hitting the fire button at the same time. Looking pretty much like the Atari ST port, this Amiga version also plays just like it, right down to the really crappy collision detection when using the gun. We can't blame the ports for that though, since the arcades were just the same. With the original arcade game being 100% pre-rendered graphics, I wouldn't expect an 8-bit conversion to look very good. But here we are playing the Commodore 64 version, which does look pretty nice. It even plays just like all the other versions up until now. One thing that is odd though, is the bonus round after the first house now contains bats rather than rats. Even without any colour, this ZX Spectrum port still manages to look fairly respectable. There are times when the enemies blend in with the background, but overall it's fairly easy to make out what's going on. The funky BGM helps out with the frantic gameplay as well. Before starting the Amstrad CPC port, I was expecting one of two possible outcomes. Either a slow and ugly port of the ZX Spectrum version, or a very slow but colourful original port. What CPC owners got though was a fast and colourful port that plays really well and even keeps the funky music found in the ZX Spectrum version. arguably the best home version of Exterminator is right here on MS-DOS for the PC. Here you are seeing it running with VGA graphics and Roland audio. Unfortunately, the audio kept crashing when playing with sound effects, so they've been disabled for this video. And let's take a look at all those versions of Exterminator running side by side.